What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. It has been a decently long time since I made a video. Of course, I say that every time because I can never be on a consistent basis with this. But I have an excuse this time. Don't remember the last time I uploaded a video. It might have been after the holiday season, but I pretty much have been MIA from a lot of things. So this whole season has been kind of rough for me. Like fall, winter, I am not a huge fan of the winter. I don't like the cold. I wish, this is the first time where it's really affected me to a harder extent. So this time it was kind of just a lot of things. It was physical and mental. So mental, it was pretty much I wanted to work on stuff for Great, my clothing brand. I wanted to go out and film more YouTube videos, but the fact that by the time I get out of work, it's dark and it's cold out and nobody wants to go out and shoot content and things like that. And it's a lot harder for me to make content on my own. So, I mean, just a lot of things with winter and just this season kind of just sucks. So on top of that, you might have heard in my last video, I don't know if I addressed it too much, but I have had sort of an injury. So let me kind of give you guys a timeline of how this went down. So November, I competed, or Halloween weekend, the beginning of November, end of October, I competed. I did great. I did fine. I was healthy. I was gonna take a week off and then, resume training and train for nationals. So literally maybe a week or two after my competition, I decided, well, it's not I decided, but during that time I was training without a belt and knee sleeves because I wanted to just get better at, relying on less equipment. So I did my normal programming, except I did it without knee sleeves and a belt. And I don't know what it was, but maybe it was just the fact that, I mean, no matter which way you cut it, if you use a belt and knee sleeves, that's gonna be stronger than your normal, completely raw squat. So me working off 100% of my max and doing, the programs that I would, if I were to use a knee sleeves and a belt, it might have just been too much for my body and I hurt my hip flexor. So that hip flexor is right up, I'm not gonna show you, but it's right at the top of your leg and obviously it connects to your hip. And it made squatting and any kind of lifting very painful. I could not air squat. Getting out of bed, putting on socks was extremely painful for me. So I got to a point where, do I really want to try and keep training with this bum leg? I'll show you guys some lifts that I tried to do and they were painful. But overall, I didn't want to take the risk of this turning into a thing where, if I keep pushing on an injured body part, I'm gonna have to get surgery eventually. And it's just not something I wanted to go down the road. And it's just for me, I take weightlifting very holistically where I don't, my life is not weightlifting. My life is fitness. And while I do want to get in shape and be able to lift heavy weights, I'm not gonna do it at the sacrifice of my own body. So pretty much what happened was, I took the next month of pretty much the whole month of November and most of December actually to just rehab my legs. I was pretty much just hurt and I didn't lift, and I chose not to lift. I didn't want to lift. I didn't want to further extend my injuries and make it potentially a lifelong injury. So what I did was I just did a lot of body weight stuff. I did a lot of slow static stuff, a lot of stuff that my coach and other coaches in my gym told me to do to get my leg better. So there were a lot of things with my hips. I have really weak hips. If you never noticed, I have really weak posterior chain. I have a lot of weaknesses and imbalances in my body that I don't really address in weightlifting. Those are things that you need to address in your accessory work, which I highly recommend that you don't ever skip your accessory work for reasons like this. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to. I thought I would, my mindset with not weightlifting is really shitty. I really wanted to, hit the diet really hard since I'm not gonna be doing a lot of lifting, do a lot of cardio. But me not being able to lift, which I love doing, it can be stressful at times, but I love lifting weights and getting better and getting stronger. And me not being able to do that with my hip just put me in a really weird mental funk where I just didn't want to do anything. I was very unproductive in life and in training the past 6 weeks because I pretty much have not been able to do the thing that I love, which is weightlift. I'm just gonna check the camera to make sure I don't get cut off here. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. So anyway, long story short, I showed you guys the stuff that I've been doing for my leg. And now it is, I think it's, yeah, January 15th recording this video, January 14th recording this video. And I'm not 100%, but I can lift. So you'll see me do a total session where I pretty much hit like a decently heavy snatch for the day and a decently heavy clean and jerk for the day. And I'm gonna roll that footage, but it's Tuesday, and yesterday I did I'm training for nationals now. I'm on a program set to peak me for nationals, and I'm feeling good. I'm not 100%, but I'm just grateful that I'm able to do the movements without pain and just train like I usually would. So yeah. Sorry for the rant. I hope you guys enjoyed kind of the video. You're gonna see the Saturday session of the total day here in a couple seconds. And yeah, that's it. I'm like kind of a sales guy. It's like sales and project management. Yeah. What? Go for it. That hurt? Steady.
I'm nervous.
Got that nice crotch adjustment on me, right in the shot. Oh yeah.
Mom. You pointing?
Feet's doing weird shit. Or the other will go. That's when you start getting excited and get solid at Christmas. That's the other one. You gotta get behind that. All right, hope the audio is good on here, guys, but I'm just chilling right outside the gym right now. I just finished my session. It's been a while since I've been able to lift heavy like that, kind of ditch the straps, start going into the competition style lifts. So like, pretty much just go in training how I'm going to lift, no straps, things like that. And I was able to hit a 215 snatch, which is 98 kilos, and a 125 clean and jerk. So if you know my best numbers, like my best snatch is like 255, my best clean and jerk is like 325. So I am way off my best numbers right now. I have pretty much a month left until nationals. I'm just really gonna do my best. Like at this point, I didn't even think I'd be able to train like this. So I just need to start squatting again. I've been skipping squats just to kind of like, I've been doing well in like lifting, but in the sense that it's just not, I just want to, I don't want to overshoot and think like, oh, just because like I can lift, that doesn't mean I can like, train 100%. I can't, my best numbers are not there right now. But I'm just honestly glad I can train and I'll be able to lift healthy at nationals. So honestly, if that goes well, it's great. If I can just lift and, put up a total, I'd be more than okay with that. The reason why I'm kind of going so hard into this is my last time at nationals, because I'm competing in the U25s. I'll be turning 25 in 2020, so I won't be able to compete this one anymore. And senior nationals, I am very far off the total, so it'll be a bit until I can actually go to nationals again, if I even decide to train and go. So yeah, weightlifting things are hard sport, but honestly, just glad I was able to, get some weight over my head, just feel some weight on my body. This next month, I'm actually gonna push it really hard. I'm gonna, you know, stop babying my leg. I'm gonna just be more conscious about healing and recovery and rehab and all that stuff. And yeah, that's really it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys in the next video.